vibrate or silent mode.
Sorry, Chair,
The
one
purpose-
moment.
You guys need a minute? Chair Breyu, one moment, please. Apologies.
Good
I'd like to
morning
do
and
a
welcome
sound
to
check
today's New York City
now.
Council vote for the Committee on Sanitation and Solid Waste. At this time, we ask you to silence all electronic devices, and at no time is anyone to approach the dais. Chair, we are ready to begin.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's hearing hosted by the Committee on Sanitation. To minimize disruption, please place electronic devices on vibrate or silent mode. The purpose of this hearing is to hold a vote on two bills. Proposed intro number 498A, sponsored by myself in relation to requiring an application for community gardens to request collection of organic waste by the Department of Sanitation, and proposed intro number 1126-A, sponsored by Councilmember Yusuf Salam, in relation to requiring the provision of official waste containers at no cost to certain residential buildings with 2 or fewer dwelling units, and providing for the repeal of such local law upon the expiration thereof. The committee heard previous versions of proposed intro 498A and proposed intro number 1126A at a hearing on November 20th, 2024, where it received testimony from representatives of the Department of Sanitation, environmental advocates, and other interested members of the public. Proposed intro number 498A would require DSNY to make available on its website an online application allowing community gardens to request curbside collection of organic waste. DSNY would be required to collect organic waste from community gardens that request such collection beginning on August 15, 2025. As we work to increase our organics capture rates citywide, it's imperative that we make it as easy as possible to access this service. Next, proposed intro number 1126-A would require DSNY or other administering agency as designated by the mayor to distribute official New York City waste bins to owners of eligible buildings. This bill would also require DSNY or the administering agency to establish and implement a program to reimburse owners of eligible buildings who purchased official New York City waste bins on or before August 1st, 2026. Eligible buildings include those with up to 2 dwelling units where the building owners enrolled in a New York Star or Enhanced Star Tax Benefit program. DSNY or the administering agency would be required to submit a report on the law's implementation 1 month after the law's expiration. I would like to thank everyone on my team and in the legislative division for their work on this legislation. I will now turn it over to the clerk to take the vote on proposed intro 498A. Are there members in the committee? Is Yusuf on who'd like to speak to his bill?
Thank
I
you.
just like to do a sound check, make sure people can hear me. This is Gennaro.
All right, I don't think Yusuf is on. So, clerk, you want to take the roll, or you're taking the roll on both?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning, William Martin, Committee Clerk. Roll call vote, Committee on Sanitation, Solid Waste Management. Proposed introductions 498A and 1126A. Items are coupled. Chair Abreu.
Aye.
Salamanca. Gennaro.
Aye.
Thank you, Councilmember Gennaro. Menon.
Aye.
Nurse.
I vote aye.
Ung.
Aye.
Thank you. Banks.
Aye.
Zhuang. Carr.
Aye.
Vernikov.
Aye.
Palladino.
Aye.
With a vote of 10 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, both items have been adopted by the committee.
Thank you, clerk. I would like to thank everyone for joining us. This hearing is hereby adjourned. Have a good one, everybody.